to talk about how to accelerate your career growth and get the most bang for your buck. Now, in a recent video, I listed the top three things that I've seen over my 4 decades of helping people. The top three things that keep people from really growing and expanding and having the kind of career that they want, or even finding and changing jobs when they want to. So I covered that in a previous video, but today I want to talk about just in general how to accelerate your career growth and how to do it in a way that you get the most for your money. We're all concerned about where we spend our money, and we want to be wise and we want to be prudent, and we want to make sure that when we invest in something, we are investing in something that is going to give us the most bang for our buck. So, what if I told you there was a place you could go where you could be surrounded by people who were on the same journey as you, and they were 100% there to support you in reaching your career goals? What if I told you that there was a place that you could go to get not just advice, any old 2 cents, my 2 cents opinion, but what if I told you there was a place that you could get high quality feedback? I'm talking about the kind of feedback that is not just, in my opinion, or, it's been my experience, but really solid feedback on your ideas and your plans and your strategies. What if I told you that you could learn how to give high quality feedback and get some of the coaching tools? Even though you may not be a coach, you're always communicating with people. And what if I told you that you could raise your emotional intelligence by getting these skills? Would that interest you? I hope so. Well, I have a few more questions for you. Um, and I think this comes out of conversations I've been having with people lately. If you had to choose between going into a group for expert support amongst your peers and led by a professional versus having private coaching, which one would you think would be of more value? Well, lately, when I talk to people, they choose private coaching, and I have nothing against private coaching. I've had private coaching. I'm in groups. I have both actually, and I do both. But I'm noticing a trend that people believe that they're going to get more out of one-on-one work than they would in a group. This is why I created something I call Spark Your Career Mastermind. Now, this is a hybrid. This is getting that personalized attention from private sessions, but it's also, let me tell you about the value of being in a well led, well structured, high quality group. When you are surrounded by the right people, when you are surrounded by people who believe in you, who will cheer you on, who will not let you backslide because they are there for you and they're encouraging you and they're reflecting back to you the things that you can't see in yourself. When you're in that kind of a group, that's a container. That's a container that is a safe place to be yourself, bring your issues, share whatever's on your mind, and be not just cheered on, but be asked meaningful questions so that you can dig down deep and come to some light bulb moments, some ahas that you would not normally come to either by yourself or even in private one-on-one coaching. Believe me, I know that people are. I myself, I remember, well, I wanted to hire this husband and wife team, and they weren't doing sessions anymore. They were just doing group events, and I thought, oh, I really want to get them privately. I don't want to go into a group, but I relented because that's all they were offering. Well, I went to their seminars and I joined their groups, and I'm telling you, that has been, I believe, the accelerator for my career growth. Now, I've done many, I've been in therapy, I've had a lot of private coaching, but being within that container of support, having some private time, we did have private coaching available from other associates in the group who were trained coaches who worked for these two people. But the main energy came from the group. So today, I really want to talk about this idea of getting the most for your bang for your buck, right? So I have a program, it's called Spark Your Career Mastermind. And what it is you have two mastermind groups a month. And if you're not familiar with masterminds, they're a place where people who are highly motivated join together with a focus. And the focus is on forwarding your movement towards a goal. And I believe Napoleon Hill said, this is the place where people can really grow. And I believe that because it's not like you in a room all by yourself or with one other person. You're amongst other people. Now, this will be a curated group. So I'm choosing the people in the group, and they're high level, they're professionals, they're people who are motivated and they want to go to the next level in their life. When you're surrounded by a group of people, that's your energy. And yesterday, when I was on a video, I shared that one of the top reasons people don't make progress in their career, or if they're looking for a new job or trying to show up at interviews, one of the main reasons is that their energy is low. And when you're in a group and there is a lot of energy, this is a very scientific thing. Your energy will start to match their energy. And no matter if you're an introvert or an extrovert or anywhere in between, being part of a group is going to accelerate your career growth. So, the other thing in this mastermind, the Spark Your Career Mastermind program that I put together, is something I've mentioned this several times now, is you're going to learn coaching skills. Whether you're a coach or not doesn't matter. Coaching skills are communication skills. They're emotional intelligence. So being part of the group, I will model how to ask questions to elicit the answers from the person who most needs them. Yes, we'll be brainstorming. Yes, we may be throwing out ideas. In fact, when you're in the spotlight, you might say, here's my issue. I'm wondering if anybody has a suggestion. Now you're inviting the group to participate, but it's within your control. People are not just going to offer advice randomly. That's the value of a curated, expert-led mastermind. And then you come to your private one-on-one session with me, and we go a little bit further, or we untangle any obstacle or anything that came up that is preventing you, so we can dive a little bit deeper. And then you come back to the group, and the group wants to know, what is your progress? How did you do? So there's that natural accountability. And it actually pushes, I'm in groups myself, and it pushes me, it'll push you to do more than you would do on your own. So where can you go to be really held as somebody and seen and witnessed as somebody who has value, has something to offer the world? Where can you go to be listened to deeply in a way that everybody is focused on you, and they're not thinking about themselves and what their problems are? They're focused on your issue. Where in the world can you go where all the attention, the time and the attention is on you, to help you take the next step, to solve the problem, to figure out what would be the next best thing for you to do? Maybe it's just that somebody asks you a question and a light bulb goes on. So there are not many places in life where you can come together with people with that shared intention of lifting one another up to succeed. Now, sports groups do this, right? Because they're all there for a similar purpose. They want to win the game, right? But this is more about you winning the game of your own self being lifted up. I'm very interested in human potential. That is when I went into psychology, when I went into my master's program, when I started studying and taking more and more courses, I was curious about human potential, how to develop more of what our potential is. This is what Spark Your Career Mastermind will do for you. And when you're having a down day, a bad day, you may have an accountability buddy if that's what you want, and you'll be able to turn to that person or just bring it to the group or bring it to your private session. But when your energy is low, when you're isolated, or maybe you have too many ideas ping-ponging around in your mind, this is a place that you could come, that you could slow down, you could take a look at what's going on. You can be helped to figure out what is the right thing to focus your energy, your time, your attention, your energy on. So I call this getting the best bang for your buck. And it is a way to accelerate your career growth. So if it resonates with you, this message resonates with you, if you are interested, just message me wherever you're listening to this, whether you're listening to it on YouTube or LinkedIn or in the Facebook private group. Just message me and I will get back to you, and we'll set up a consultation, just a 30-minute call to figure out, is this the right group for you? I only want people there who I know are going to benefit. So this is not about talking you into anything. This is this right for you right now? Are you ready to just get that extra shot of energy, inspiration, and focus? That's what it's going to take to accelerate your career. And this is a way to get the most bang for your buck. So I look forward to hearing from you. Direct message me or email me at patriceperillo.com, and I will get right back to you. I am so excited about this program, and I invite you to get on a call with me, and we'll figure out if it's the right fit for you. Take care.